Alright lads, so this morning we got the new version update, and with that we also have new resurrection information, and now we can see why it probably took them a while to put them into the game. Is because the next set of resurrections to come out in less than 3 days time is actually 1000 Year Blood War Round 5. We honestly shouldn't be too surprised. This is expected when new anime episodes are airing, so we can probably expect Round 6 to get resurrected next month, and then Round 7 the following month. For those that are for some reason still waiting for swimsuit resurrections, that should be happening at the end of the month. And I guess it would have made more sense to do swimsuits now and 1000 Year Blood War at the end of the month, for example, but I guess when it comes to 1000 Year Blood War resurrections, for some reason, they always have to be in the middle of the month. But I'm fine with it. Let's check out the new resurrections. We have Aizen, Genrisai, and also Yamamoto. There's some potential here, right? Remember, when it comes to 1000 Year Blood War resurrections, they do get good skills in terms of what skill they can pick up, and they also get the extra skill when compared to other characters. So let's start off from maybe worst to best in terms of what potential they have here. Let's look at Aizen. So in this case, Aizen is a Mind Hollow Killer with the 12% recharge soul trait. Now, I think Mind is in a pretty good position when it comes to secondary soul traits. If he picks up full stamina, if he picks up strong attack damage, I'm fine with either or. I don't see him getting anything else. Like, I really just don't see them doing him bad here when it comes to resurrection. Most 1000 Year Blood characters do get good links, so I would expect either or strong attack damage or full stamina. When it comes to his skills, he has a Bruiser plus 20, Debilitator plus 5, Devastation 40, Frenzy 1, Last Ditch Survival, Start Barrier, and also Sprinter plus 1. Unfortunately, at least when it comes to playing with this character, two of the skills are kind of wasted here. The Last Ditch and also Start Barrier really doesn't help you out much, and unfortunately that's kind of taking up skill spots. Because as of right now, he only has 7 skills. When it comes to 1000 Year Blood War resurrections, unless they're planning to change it, he's going to pick up 1 new skill, that probably being Berserker plus 20% or Havoc plus 20%. Now, assuming he's going to get a good damage soul trait on the second soul trait, either strong attack damage or full stamina damage, I would actually prefer here if he does pick up Havoc plus 20%. That would overall give him more range and I guess make him a tad bit better. So let's see what the character does pick up. So in this case, he does 12% recharge. Wow. Okay, we're getting innate skills. We are getting innate skills. That changes everything for resurrection characters. Oh my god. And it's 20% Havoc. That's what you want to see. He got the 16% full stamina. Aizen, you absolute beast. And he also got the 20% Berserker. Damn, that is absolutely crazy for a resurrection. Absolutely crazy. It's only just a 20% damage increase, 36% actually, and also 20% Havoc. But keep it in mind, no character has gotten a innate skill when it comes to resurrection, so they're allowed to get that extra skill now, right? And that opens up the doors for a few possibilities on certain characters. This was needed, and I'm actually glad they actually done this. I was really hoping they would increase the skill count to 9. Looks like they aren't doing that, but now we're finally getting innate skills. There are characters that we are coming up to when it comes to resurrections where they already have the max set of skills, and unless they do something different like this, for example, they're getting nothing on their resurrections. This right here for Aizen fans is a good resurrection. Like, it doesn't make him anything super OP, but it's going to make him good again. It's going to make him good again. If you have this character duped out, if you wanted to use him and you just want to have fun with a character that you pulled basically 5 or so years ago, you can do that now. He's gotten a big damage increase, 36% more damage, that 20% Berserker, the 60% more damage at full stamina. It's really good. It's also a really good second soul trait, right? 60% full stamina and recharge is probably the best you could ask for, and then he also does have the extra 20% more range. And I think in his case, that really does help him out a tad bit, because his strong attack 1 and 2 are quite linear. That extra 20% range will help him actually hit enemies. And that SA3, for those that aren't aware, is a really cool gimmick where you have to charge it for like 20 plus seconds and it lets out a massive nuke. This is a really good resurrection. Again, I was only expecting him to get 20% Berserker or 20% Havoc, and he somehow managed to pick up both. Very happy with that, and this has probably set my expectation high for the next 2 characters. So next up, let's check Yamamoto, right? So Yamamoto, 12% recharge, probably going to get strong attack damage, full stamina damage. Maybe for some reason, out of the feeling a bit frisky, they might give him something else, a bit random. I don't know. When it comes to the skills, once more, Bruiser, Debilitator, Devastation, Fire Duration, Freeze Duration, Frenzy plus 1, and also Sprinter plus 1. So in this case, he might get a very similar treatment in terms of what Aizen got. Maybe get a 20% Berserker skill, and then pick up 20% Havoc on the innate skill. More damage, more range wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing, but I want to think they're going to do something different with him. Something they've maybe never done before. Or more so do something different than what I'm expecting right now. 20% Havoc, 20% Berserker. So let's see it, right? Let's see the soul trait that he does get. Damage to burning enemies plus 30%. Okay. That's interesting. That is interesting. That's a pretty notable damage increase when you actually do inflict the status on, right? Alongside that, you also got the 60% more damage at full stamina. In this case, this is really good for the speed attribute. They don't have access to many links like that, so that's really good soul trade so far. 2 for 2, right? The innate skill, a bit hit or miss. I assume he's not picking up Havoc plus 20%. Let's see what he does get. He actually, whoa! Yo, Yama, that's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. I was going to say, him picking up 30% more damage to burning enemies is good if he picks up an increased chance to inflict status ailments. And he actually does, against Hollows though. That's fine. Like I said, I feel like they were gonna do something different with him, and I'm actually kind of liking it. Now, maybe to a certain extent, 20% Havoc, 20% Berserker would have been better. In a way that's more boring, it's literally what Aizen got. This is kind of different, I'm kind of liking it. They're doing a bit of experimentation when it comes to these characters. I'm all for it. But at the same time, this is kind of good for IT, for example. If you want to use this character, hypothetically, right, you're going to be constantly inflicting status ailments when you're going against Hollows. That makes him kind of cool. And it allows you to get that extra 30% damage increase. So, yeah, I'm all for this. Another really good resurrection. This is impressive. But last and probably not least, let's check out Soifon. So she is a normal attack damage character with a boost SA2. One thing she has always lacked is guard break. Now, we've yet to see guard break on a resurrection. This could very well be the first time. Maybe not, though. She doesn't need guard break. Keep that in mind. She is a melee normal attack damage character with the Aaroniero killer, and because of that, when you're going against the run, because you don't need melee guard. So keep that in mind. If she doesn't pick up guard break, it's not that big of a deal. What I'm hoping for her soul trait, which is no attack damage plus 20%, is actually 10% strong attack recharge or more damage at full stamina. Sure, damage reduction would have been good, but again, we have so many of those links we don't need anymore. What we don't have though is no attack damage and also strong attack recharge. And in her case, it would make sense. She has a boost SA2. Getting that recharge in either built in or as a soul trait, preferably a soul trait, would be really good for someone like Tokinada, for example, Misaki, any future heart character that is a no attack damage character that you want to use in the future would benefit from that link if they have a utility SA2. Speaking of skills though, she has Berserker, Devastation, Enhancer, Flurry, Long Reach, Poise, and also Sprinter +1. What I'm really hoping for here is that she actually does pick up Booster. Now, Booster would allow her attack boost to go from 33% to 43%, and that's really good in Guild Quest content, where coincidentally, this character is used still quite frequently, even by myself sometimes. She's still really good in the Aaroniero Guild Quest being the team booster. She has the crowd control, so if she does pick up the Booster skill, that adds significantly more value to this particular character, and it just makes her better. But considering the fact that she is now going to pick up a potential innate ability, what would that extra skill be? It could be guard break, it could be follow-up. I would kind of like follow-up though. It can go either way though. Let's check it out. So for her innate skill, which she picked up, okay, you know what? That's good. I wanted to say that. Again, the main use for this character nowadays has been her usage in Guild Quest. And what do you see in that particular Guild Quest? So this right here has me excited to scroll down and see Booster, considering the fact that they just gave her a freeze duration, which again is for the idea of using her in Guild Quest. So scrolling down, wow. Wow, 20% more damage at full stamina? Hold on, and she got the booster? Yo, this batch is crazy. Normal attack damage inflicted at full stamina plus 20%. That's an entire new soul trait for a resurrectable character. What? What? 40% more normal attack damage? Oh my god. That is absolutely crazy. And she got the booster, and she got the freeze duration. What a resurrection. What a resurrection. This is perfect for the melee Aaroniero Guild Quest. But even then, you can take it outside of Guild Quest if you still want to, right? Some people might be disappointed with the lack of guard break, but again, I feel like what they've just done here is significantly better because her niche has always been that particular Guild Quest, and now they just made her significantly better. This right here is a really good resurrection. All three of these are really good resurrections. I'm very, very impressed. And what I like about it too is that they've all just been done differently. In this case, Soifon got a new soul trait. That's really good for any future Heart Knight character, by the way. Really good. And again, I'm impressed that they've done this for a resurrectable character, right? They didn't start this out with a summonable character, then made a worse version on this. This is a really good soul trait. But again, she's now really good in Guild Quest, where she's always been used. When it comes to Yamamoto, instead of getting the standard 20% Berserker, 20% Havoc, which don't get me wrong, is actually good, they went down a different route. 30% more damage to enemies that are burning, but then they also gave an increased chance to do so, the first of its type right now when it comes to resurrection. And then Aizen, I guess, got the boring resurrection, but it's still the set standard good one, what you want to see when it comes to resurrection. The 20% Berserker, the 20% Havoc. And then all three of these characters are some of the best links in their attributes. This right here is a new age of resurrections. These have to be some of the best resurrections in the game. Very impressed. And this gives me hope for future resurrections. Because if we have more value like this for upcoming ones, that's going to be really good. Although at the same time, let's keep in mind, this is probably only going to be unique to 1000-year Blood War resurrections. We're probably going to get the swimsuit characters resurrected in 2 weeks' time, and they're probably just going to get the normal just 20% Berserker and call it a day treatment. But either way, I love this banner. I'm happy they got the justice they deserve. This makes all 3 characters actually good again, in my opinion. And even if you don't want to use the characters, again, it's still orbs and also 3 really good soul traits. In the comments below, let me know what you like to think about these characters' resurrections. I'm excited to see the reaction to this because I know these characters are fan favorites for a lot of people. And it's nice to see no character got a bad resurrection here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video though. I'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace.